Cyprus football, the passion, the thrill. The passion, the thrill. The stadium's roar, you can feel the chill. You can feel the chill. The teams are ready, the battles will start. The battles will start with dreams of glory, they'll play with heart.
Kalimera, Kalispell, wherever time you're watching, this is Mappa. I'm still, Thasso is here. Good evening, Thasso Mu.
Good evening, good evening.
Good evening.
Good
Hola, cara.
evening. Yes.
Everything okay? Everything good?
Everything's fine. Everything's great. It's beautiful.
Good. As it should be.
As it should be. As it should be.
Mate, I'm not going to lie. It's been a really quiet week, hasn't it? In comparison.
Comparison to what?
To other weeks. No?
Okay, maybe they're easing us into it slowly.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. The shows that we've done in the past, we've had blockbusters. What's really gone on the last 7 days isn't big in comparison, really and truly. Is it really?
You know, it's not. Look, listen. There's enough to talk about. There's enough to talk about. But yeah,
there is.
Yeah.
There is. I mean, put it this way: it's going to be over an hour.
No, yeah, guys. Sorry, guys. It's going to be a long one.
Yes.
It's going to be a long one.
Yes. Anyway, shall we get started? Actually, let's start on a bit of a funny note because this wasn't in the notes, yeah, and it's fine. But the cup draw was made for some of the second division teams and everything. There's some decent fixtures, yada yada yada. But they streamed the draw live.
They did.
And I always look out for certain things. But there was one thing that I noticed, and I had to clip it and put it out there. So this is just before the draw started.
Περιμένουμε να γίνει 11 ακριβώς για να αρχίσουμε. Σε ένα-δύο λεπτά. Ένα λεπτό.
We're just waiting for 11 o'clock so we can start. It'll be a couple of minutes. 1 minute.
Listen. For once, they were on time.
Yes,
For
they
once.
were. And we saw how they arrange everything. So they've got balls in official CFA bags, branded bags, Thasso. They weren't sealed. I'm just saying.
Not. Of course not.
But we saw them rearranging the trapezi with the Coke cans and the bowls and arguing where to put the bowls. It was lovely. It was very, very community-esque, wasn't it?
Beautiful. It was beautiful is what it was. Yes.
Speaking of beautiful, is it Bollywood night?
Is Pedro expecting something?
Jai ho! Good evening, Nick. Good evening.
Good evening. Shall we go through the draw at least? I've got it loaded.
Yeah,
up.
go on.
So
fire away.
We've got Aris versus 2 Omonia, 2 Furious.
Yes.
Omonia Radipo versus Ayanaba.
Ooh.
Oh, that one's for the Charlies, that one.
Ooh.
Ethnikos Lachon versus AL.
Big game for AL.
More on that later. Meap versus Apollon.
Very good.
Graava versus Nea Salamina. That'll be an interesting one. Asilisis versus Olympias.
Okay.
Agridas versus Doxa. Paralimni versus Halkanoras.
Potential upset.
Is a spicy one. Karmiodissa versus Anorthosis.
Yes.
There's history there. As people will know.
Should know.
Well, yes. Abwell versus Aris. Spartagos versus Achna. And Achironas Onisilos versus Abwell. So there you go.
Ooh. So we're guaranteed the second division club in the next round.
We are guaranteed a second division club in the next round.
Nice.
Yes. Now, there's a team that got buyed. I can't remember who it is.
It's all the teams in Europe for a start.
Yeah, so there's the 3 teams in Europe, but there's one team that didn't get drawn that has automatically gone through.
Okay.
And I believe it's
not Achna, is it? No, you mentioned them, didn't you?
No. I need to go. I need to go a bit further back into the past. And to tell you the truth, I can't be bothered.
Pedro says Digenis Morfu.
That's it. The Yenis. Yeah, it is the Yenis because Bayek and another team in the second division did not fill in the paperwork to be
wasn't Bayer
included.
by any chance, was it? Was it Bayer by any chance?
No. Bayer. I mean, Bayer didn't fill out the paperwork. I think it's Anayenis.
They couldn't even afford the pens to write the fucking signatures on, mate.
I think it's Anayenis, isn't it? Because they did that post a while back saying that they didn't do it in time. So it's Bayek and Anayenis who didn't fill out the paperwork needed to enter the cup. So there you go.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Lovely.
Let's get cracking then with the games from the weekend and tonight as well, because we've done game week 4. Everyone is sorted now. No more games in hand. No more Halya Malagias. So let's roll with it, shall we?
Yes. Exactly.
And the first game, Olympiago won by a goal. No, it was 1-1. It was 1. Sorry, see, I'm getting it wrong again. Every week, Olympiago screw me somehow. They drew 1 apiece against Krasava. Biggies gave them the lead. Biggies. We want Biggies and Shikis and Vriggies in the same club before Teixeira equalized for Krasava. And I think that was one of the most boring games I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. See, you did well because I tried to put you off with the notes. I put Omonia Radipo versus Graava into the Olympiagos, which was the mistake that you made last week. So he did it.
Yeah.
He did it. Now, looking at how both these teams behaved themselves form-wise, I'm tired. Looking at how these teams will play.
Behave yourself. You beat Abwell on 3-0
over the first 3 games. You would have thought there'd only be one winner, really. But yeah, Olympiacos did very well.
Sorry. I'll be not the Af guy again. No. No,
we've got a lot of Mexicans that are looking forward to what we've got to say in about an hour's time. So we're gonna get through this stuff, guys. All right. So very boring game. I saw basically at the end, Graava decided to turn up for the last 10 minutes, and Dokuto got that equalizer that they were looking for. But there is some news coming out of Graava, and they keep disrespecting my guy. They keep disrespecting my guy, Trujic. They keep bringing in young forwards to replace him for some reason. So this is Denis Ovsyannikov. This Belarusian youngster that Aris brought in earlier in the summer. Graava have signed him on loan, so that got announced this week. So there you go.
I can't get over that background.
Did
he take a photograph at Kew Gardens or something? Did he come over to England on holiday with an Aris shirt? And he went to Kew Gardens and goes, I want you to take photograph of me with the bush behind.
You say that,
Show me the bush. Show me your bush later.
It got Fotheringham to take the pictures.
He didn't drop the camera. Sorry. Paolo Di Canio in the background. Sorry.
Oh, Bafo's here.
Hello,
Game
hello,
on,
hello, hello.
Bafo.
KGB spy. Oh my god. Right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Let's go. Let's go quick.
Let's go.
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Денис.
Next game, Abwell won by 4-0 against Agrida. Corbu giving them the lead. And then it was utter fucking carnage, wasn't it? Lifey
Yep.
made it 2 with a bullet header. Rosa made it 3. Dime quitas, Rosa. He made it 3. And then it was Maioli making it 4-0 to Abwell. It was so easy.
What a
Thasso,
finish.
it
What
was
a
so
finish
easy.
that is.
And your mate, the great man, getting the assists again. What is happening?
I already posted about it on X. I said I did that gif of Shaq going, and I have to apologize that I wasn't aware of your game. Staphylides has been very, very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Dime quitas, Rosa. Anyway, yeah, you already did it.
See?
You already did
Got
it.
2 songs
Yeah.
in already. Got 2
Yeah.
songs in already.
So, yes. So here we go. Right. F8. Right. Is there news about F8?
Every time you say that, I feel like pressing my keyboard.
Yeah.
It's more like Control Alt Delete these days. Alt and F4.
Fate and the Furious. I'm furious about F8 because nothing's been announced yet. However, you got your Gergides and your Super Sports and whoever else wants to go in like, oh, a couple of Brazilians in suits showed up in Gibro. They're going to be looking at what's going on at Abwell, bringing the deal closer. This deal
man, shut up.
This deal should have been announced a month ago, and we're still waiting. I mean, what kind of Malagia is this, man? Come on.
It's 100% Malagia.
It's 100% Malagia. 100%. Anyway, that's my complaint about Abwell this week. Apart from that, standard win. Absolutely bossed Agridas. We're beating the teams we're supposed to beat, unlike last season. So, let's see how it goes against the bigger teams. We've got the more interesting game next week. We've got Apollon. So, yes.
Okay. Resto, you have something in common with the Abwell coach. Guess what? Is it a Che Guevara tattoo by any chance? It's most probably the collectors looking for Petriti, not investors. Kindly skip the Anorthosis highlights. Oh no!
Oh no! We've got too much to talk
no.
about with Anorthosis.
Oh no! See, he's got a Che Guevara tattoo.
Oh, I'm sure the ultras are very happy about that.
Oh, they don't care. They don't care. He's one of us. One of us.
Yeah.
One of us. Anyway, jump over your comment
about don't abothide and start a back sohiga because I have the sea toys here.
they got the Sigla and the Fchari. Okay. All right. Okay. So on to the next. Who have we got next? Well,
oh, would you look at that? Oh, there we go.
We've got Ethnikos beating Anorthosis by 2-0 and Deregen scoring twice, but Furtado was sent off for this elbow. Naughty boy. And Deregen then made it 2. And I'll tell you what, he's been an utter cracking signing for Ethnikos, man. Like again, I don't know where they found him. Well, we know where they found him, but where's the magic gone from the person that signed him while he was at Ethnikos? I don't know. But unfortunately, the game was marred by a racial incident involving Breno. And look, I'm not going to tar people with the same brush, but whichever Neanderthal thought it was clever or funny to hurl abuse at Breno, especially racial abuse, you're absolutely disgusting. But other things have come to the fore, haven't they, Thasso? with Ethnikos and the referee in general. So shall we talk about the game first before we discuss this
Yeah.
utter abomination?
Yeah. So I mean, Achna were pretty good. They were pretty good for the result, really. Yeah, Anorthosis really didn't turn up at all.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know what happened there for Anorthosis in that game. Really, there was nothing coming from them. But Hugo Martins seems to always get results against Anorthosis as well. I mean, look at the results that Omonia Radipo had against Anorthosis, especially in the first stages of last season.
Yeah.
So he seems to know the tricks, I guess. But yeah,
Ethnicos are like the modern day Wimbledon, aren't they? They're just a pain
crazy
in the
game.
ass. Yeah, they're just a pain in the ass. Like against Omonia, they seem to have the Indian sign over us at the Dasagi. They beat you guys last season, didn't they?
Yeah. They don't have Patrick
Convincingly.
Lipsky anymore, so it's fine.
No.
So it's fine. But yeah, they've got a coach who managed to do magic stuff for Omonia Radipo to keep them up. So and they're knocking on the door of
They did that last season as well. They started that last season.
and the
They were
season
knocking on the
before.
door, and then
It's about that's it though, isn't it? You
Yeah.
just keep knocking on that door and see if you can get in.
Bros.
Biso.
Yeah. You just
Anyway, yeah. So Anorthosis, there was nothing.
Yeah.
There was nothing.
4-5-1. 4-5-1 away from home against Ethnikos. 4-5-1 with Mario Ilea on the right. Are you mad?
It's like we're repeating ourselves with what gets buyers about.
So yeah, just replace Cyprus with Anorthosis.
Yeah, that's what's going to end up happening. He's gonna end up playing Haralambos in central defense.
Oh.
Sim Tandy's going to end up up front.
He was Paralimni's top goal scorer last season. I don't think they could do any worse than put him up front. I mean, Paralimni need him now. Fucking hell, have they scored any goals this season yet?
No, they haven't. So, but yeah.
You sell your top goal scorer. This is what fucking happens. I'm very many.
But yeah, Anorthosis, they're staring over the abyss, man. It's looking peak. I think
it
you
is.
say.
It is, and listen, at the end of the day, right? Look, they've got goals in them. Evagora, Ilia, and I'm sure other players can chip in, but just watching them how they played. All right, I understand they've got the tenacity. I understand that they're physical, and there've been moments in games, especially even against Ajax, where they would have 3 or 4 players surrounding a player on the ball. But that's the Ketspire way. Just harass and harry and press and just move players out of position and just leave gaps all over the fucking field.
Mm-hmm.
It's bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. But listen, it is what it is. Like,
yes,
this is where they're at right now. So it's now down to the coach to earn his 300 grand a year to get them out of this fucking mess. But he loves the club.
I mean, for 300 grand a year, I'd love the club as well.
So let's talk about this Breno incident, because this ain't the first time we've discussed racism in Cyprus.
You say incident, but if we follow what Achna's letter says, it was all the way throughout the game against Breno, and there was also monkey chants to Mamadou Kane after he'd come on. So it's very, very serious stuff. Again, it's probably an isolated incident between 2-3 vlaggers in the crowd. But 2-3 vlaggers in the crowd is 2-3 too many. But yeah, the worrying thing about this though is that the players told the ref what was going on. Alois Confe got a yellow card for doing that.
Yeah.
And when the Achna assistant manager went to go ask the referee what the hell happened and why he didn't stop the game, the referee responded with, "That's not my job." Which, yes, it is. It is part of your job. You're supposed to stop the game, ask an announcement to be made, and then get security to isolate the person because you're there. You heard it. You heard it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have noticed the reaction from Breno.
Well, it was Eduardo Pincelli, the assistant coach. He was sent off because he asked the ref, "Well, how's it possible? Isn't this your job?" And he got sent off for.
That's not my job. But listen, regardless of whether the referee did his job properly or not, right? I don't care how badly your home or your work life is going, or how badly your team is performing, or how things are going with anything that's going on in your life. Does not excuse the kind of behavior that's being reported right now. You need to be better. You need to be better.
Well, listen, it wasn't the first time it happened, right?
No.
And it wasn't the only time it happened this round of games. And I've got another one for you guys as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good question from George.
Shouldn't these fans be easily identified and banned because of the fan cards? Well, logic says yes. But are we dealing with a logical environment? I'm just asking the question.
Very good question to ask.
But the problem, I say the problem, but the obstacle we face discussing this is we always say, well, how do you combat it? And really and truly, no one has the answer. You can talk about points deductions, but then people will say, well, you can't, punish the team for one or two people's idiocy.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Well, you're gonna have the liberals, the woke brigade, Guys, look at the Liverpool versus Bournemouth and the Semenyo incident. In 2 minutes, everything was resolved because they had serious FA. Not just that, GK, but the guy was caught on camera doing it. He was in a fucking wheelchair. He wheeled himself to the fucking advertising board. Like, what is this? George probably didn't notice that. Still, they haven't brought the machines to check the fan cards at entry to the stadium. So you mean to tell me I went through the rigmarole of trying to get my own fan card and they're not even fucking using the machine to scan the QR code? Lovely. Great. I could have just forged one.
Yeah, I mean, some people have used Photoshop.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know who did that. I got no idea.
No.
No.
None at all.
No idea at all. Yeah. Anyway. So we kind of go from the negative of kind of the fan issue in Cyprus to a positive of what the fans are able to do for their teams in Cyprus.
Yep.
And this is following last week's extraordinary shareholder meeting.
Extraordinary.
Yeah, extraordinary, because it wasn't ordinary.
No.
Yeah, so Anorthosis announced a new fundraiser with a website, www.denlyisame.com. That's DENLYGISAME. The club is trying to raise 1.9 million and change euros. At the moment, or the last time I checked, there were 739 donations, and they've received somewhere near 210 grand so far. We've got
It's good money.
It is good money. We've got Yanagis Okas has thrown 2.5 grand at the club. The ultras altogether have put in almost 12,000. That's right, isn't it? 12,000 euros.
Yep.
But yeah, there was also a board member, Hiliamandris, who announced that the club announced put some money in as well. I got pillared for that because
Yep.
I was like, well, one, he's part of the board. Shouldn't he have been someone who kind of dealt with the situation before they got to this in the first place? And two, you making the announcement for what?
Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah.
what? To be like, guys, I did it as well. I did it as well. Look, I put money in. Look at me, I put money in. But anyway. Anyway, I said my piece and I got done for saying that piece. I'm going to get done for saying that piece again. It doesn't matter. But yeah, the regular Anorthosis fan is a sight to behold because once again they are pulling the club out of the depths that they're in at the moment. You know, the fans already raised the money to pay off the debts on the stadium. They the other season as well, they paid for 2 new signings in January, and this time round they're raising the money to basically pay off Guerrero, Pereira, and 36 other creditors, which do not include that
Prieto?
prick, Prieto, Pricky Prieto. Yeah. So, yeah, again, the club should not be in the situation it's in because they knew all summer that the big money from Guerrero and Pereira was coming. And they decided to do absolutely nothing about that.
Sweet FA.
Yeah. And again, I'll mention this again. There were offers for Evahora to get sold in the summer, which they decided not to accept, sign him on a new contract, and then not play him. So he had a value, but because he's not playing, that value has plummeted. So they're not even going to get the offers that they were getting in the summer for him in January to raise further money.
Yep. Well, you never know. He might come in the team at the weekend and do well against Omonia and continue from there.
Well,
you never know.
Let's see. Otherwise, he might be playing at left back.
Oof. Centre mid, mate. Centre mid. George says it's great our fans dig deep and bail the club out, but it's not a sustainable method. The inevitable is being delayed unless we get transparency and an investor. Well, listen, smaller clubs in Cyprus have found investors. So I don't see why Anorthosis can't with their heritage and their history. But something tells me that there are certain people that like to sabotage things. That's my opinion. My guess, whatever. Make of that what you want.
This is football heritage.
Football heritage, yeah. Have you spoken about Al already? No, not yet.
No, Ruslan. No, Ruslan is coming.
No. We have never kneeled or we have never bent over.
Goodlis is trying to start something.
Yes. Well, listen, since Bafo, I don't know if Bafo is still here, but on his podcast, the Blue Zone, they had Mr. Magridi on.
They did.
And he spoke about Anorthosis and his role, this and that, and he basically accepted full responsibility for bringing in Joaquin Gomez. And
yeah, I mean,
he basically said, my bad. My bad. It didn't work. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oops.
Man, he looks tired. That man looks tired.
Fucking don't blame him.
He looks more tired than I am.
Don't blame him. He had a fuller beard last time.
Bafo, is he tired? He looks tired.
Do you know what? The last time I saw him on TV was against, I think it was against Omonia, where he was like throwing a cigarette packet on the floor in the stadium. It was a crumpled up cigarette packet and chuck it on the floor.
Yeah. Oh dear, man.
Maybe he stopped smoking now. Is he on nicotine patches? So perhaps his arm has just got patches all over the place. Working for Anorthosis. I can't smoke anymore, so just got nicotine patches everywhere. It's like Mr. Bump, but with nicotine patches all over. Anyway, yalla, let's move on.
That
Let's
poor
move
guy.
on.
Right, yes. Let's move on.
Fucking hell. On to the next, and controversy between Apollon and Paralimni. Apollon winning by 3 goals, and it goes from Kvida and 2 from Castel, formerly of Anorthosis. But the big talking point was this handball thing from Morgan Brown. Like, Morgan flat out denies touching the ball with his hand. But we're going to talk about that in detail in just a moment. But yeah, good win for Anorthosis. Thasso, you expect them to get a victory against Paralimni, especially the way that Paralimni have been. But
Yeah,
Apollon seemed to have turned the corner. You would assume anyway.
Yeah. I mean, look, the first 11 seems to be a bit more solid than what it was last week. There was a lot of players kind of being swapped around. Sofroni still messing around with tactics and formations and personnel. But, he seems to have kind of found a rhythm now. And with that rhythm, obviously, he's getting more performances from his players. But yeah, Sergio Castel, I think he out of a lot of the players that Apollon have signed needed some fitness work because he was released earlier from his contract than most of the other players. So he didn't finish the season at Mappa, I think, because of an injury. So yeah, he needed the additional fitness training, which is why he's coming off the bench. But look at the business he's doing, and it's expected of him based off of his form for Anorthosis when he was there. Yeah.
Do you know what? Watching the first 15 minutes of that game, it was so frustrating as a neutral because Apollon had a lot of the ball, but it was mostly passing backwards and sideways, and it was like Morgan Brown dropping deep, spraying it wide, and then the fullbacks are waiting for the ball, but then Markovic had to drop deep, and then the game kind of opened up in the 10th, 11th minute because Apollon just pumped the ball over the top and got a throw in, and that's just how it opened up. Yeah, and I'm thinking, for fuck's sake, man, like it's just so frustrating because Paralimni are there for the taking. They're there for the taking. All right, they've got men behind the ball and they were trying to make it difficult, but they're on the ropes already from the minute they come out. And Apollon should have smelt blood. But listen, at the end of the day, they got the goal, the first goal from Kvida. Castel came off the bench, scored a couple. But Thasso, the talking point.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was going to mention Brandon Thomas as well. He was all over the pitch for him.
Yeah.
He was fantastic. It was fantastic for him.
Yeah. But there was this incident. I'm going to run it again. Morgan Brown. Now, listen, I love Morgan. I love him to bits. He's a good mate. And I don't like seeing friends involved in controversy. And I'm not going to lie. I keep seeing this. And I say, it looks like a handball to me. It looks like he's handballed it, right? But isn't it the rule state that if it comes off the body first and hits the arm, it's not a handball? Listen, whatever the rule is, if that goes against my team, I'm going to be fuming.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fuming. But if it goes for my team, then it's a chimera.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I had to look over that like 20, 25 times. And I'm still not 100% sure it's a handball. And it's because of the camera quality that we've got. And the design, the design of the ball, they've put like these black marks on it everywhere. So with the ball spinning as it was at the same time, you're still not 100% sure that it's actually made contact here or not. So I think they looked at it, but because they couldn't make 100% decision either way, as we've said before, I've just seen Pedro's comment as well,
Yeah,
which
so
put me
have
off.
I.
It's put me off. But yeah, as I've said before, is basically if VAR can't make 100% a decision, they just go with the decision made by the referee on the pitch at the time.
Yeah. No.
But yeah.
Well, listen, side note, I sent a message to my friend Eleanor the other day. It was just a random one. I said, Eleanor, I've got a question for you. She goes, go on. And I sent her the video. She's not a football fan at all. I said, is this handball? She goes, no, it's wrist ball. Okay, wrist ball. Like, and then we started arguing about the handball rule and the arm and, you know, sleeves or whatever. And then I had to show a diagram and we just agreed on wrist ball, whatever. So it was wrist ball.
Wrist ball. Okay. Wrist ball.
Wrist ball. There you go.
No problem.
So
Yeah.
here's the comment. You're an Abwellista. You're used to these kind of pens not given. They're used to certain pens being given as well. Better remember that. He said, "Cacos, evil Pedro."
I'm absolutely fine. I got no problem. I'm absolutely fine.
The ball's too close to the hand.
God.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Right, let's move on to the next game, man. Out there. Let's go. So, Bafo beats Omonia by 2-0. Pepe missed the penalty, but Sunic headed in the second half, 10 minutes into the second half. And then Bruno, well, I thought he was going to go for an overhead kick, but then he changed his mind and ended up flicking it over the defender and smashing it in. But the quality of defending here was absolutely fucking tragic, mate. Terrible.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you reckon? Overhead kick? No, flick it over. Look at what is the defender doing? Bro, listen, I'm going to take this back.
God.
I'm sorry. Look at the centre back with the orange boots. What is he doing? What is he running away? Oh my God, I'm going to take this one back. What's he doing? Thasso. What the fuck? What was that? I'm sorry. And this was another shit game as well.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Bafo could. So everybody was talking about like, oh, but Bruno has clawed some redemption back after being sent off for Olympias. Except Bafo would have won this game 3-0. Except he was offside for impeding the goalkeeper
when Lucasen scored near the end.
Yeah. So no, he's redeemed shit. He's redeemed fuck all.
Mate, you know, I keep saying this, but he's a bloody liability, and I get it. He's not a right back. I get it. I get it, 100%.
To play a right back. Play a right back.
I mean, he did the same against Red Star Belgrade away from home. They had a perfectly good goal disallowed because he was fouling someone from a corner. What are you doing?
He really, you know,
almost cost them in Europe against Olympias. Well, the guy's a fucking loose cannon.
Yep. I don't. It's like, you know,
For your info, the bookies has strong indications he got the red on purpose. What against Olympias? Maybe. I'm not disputing it, but good win for Bafo. Not so good for Omonia.
Omonia. I need to check, but I'm pretty sure they haven't scored a goal yet this season either.
Shall I check for you?
I think Paralimni.
I think you're right. They drew against Anorthosis 0-0.
They drew 0-0 against Anorthosis. But yeah, I think them and Paralimni haven't scored a goal yet this season.
Fucking hell.
Well, we'll see it in the table later.
No, you're right. They haven't. You're right. They haven't. But they have 1 point, which is okay. Which is 1 point less than Anorthosis. Anyway. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Oh, I do have one thing.
Do you?
I do have one thing.
Do you?
Do you remember this guy?
Oh my God, yes.
Do you remember Rudko, the goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Well, for those of you who don't know, boys and girls, the former Bafo goalkeeper, Rudko, has been arrested by the Ukrainian authorities. Now, according to Ukrainian media, he was detained along with several others while attempting to flee Ukraine. Now, as you guys know, Ukraine is going through a certain situation at the moment, and under martial law, no man over the age of 18 is allowed to leave the country because they have to serve in the Ukrainian army. And Rudko said, "No, niet, I'm not going to fight." And he's been arrested. But hey, they look like fucking ultras, though, don't they? They look like ultras that have been arrested. Have they got fucking what are those things? Bum bags, and they've got them. They've got fanny packs around their necks. Fuck's sake! Fuck's sake! Anyway, so yeah, that's my Bafo news.
Yeah, that's all you're gonna get from me as well. I did that. Nothing for now.
No.
For now.
Now on to the next game, and Ruslan, this is for you, and Thasso, this especially is for you. We're gonna do something a little bit different because this is Mappa, right? The musical episode.
Yeah.
So Omonia 5, I'll nil, the musical.
This is Mappa. Esto es Mappa, pasión sin parar. Chipre vibra, nadie lo puede negar. Entre humo, bengalas y multas al final. El fútbol nos quema, nos hace cantar. Las gradas arden con fuego y color. Los jueces reparten sanciones sin pudor. Corrupción en la sombra, rumores que van, pero el alma del hincha no se puede comprar. Esto es maldad, pasión sin parar, drama eterno que no va a terminar. Entre risas, escándalos y verdad brutal, el fútbol de Chipre es un carnaval.
El fútbol de Chipre es un carnaval.
Lovely. There you go. And it was quite fitting because it was Ochoa's debut. And we're going to talk about him in a minute. It's about him in a minute. So Omonia won 5-0, goals scored by Koulibaly. It was Semedo. It was Andreu. It was Kusulo. It was Neofidu. Piece of piss. Sorry, Ruslan, but I haven't seen Omonia demolish a team like that since Zira last season. This was so one-sided. Men against boys, literally.
No, I had no reaction to this. There was no reaction. I was just watching it. Just the schoolboy errors from everybody. You know, the Aris first 11. You can't look at that first 11 and go, yeah, these guys are going to get walked over. There's some pretty good players in that team.
Mm-hmm.
So the performance is baffling, absolutely baffling. No idea how a performance so turgid came out of that team.
Look, I can explain it. When you've got a back four that is absolutely trash and a goalkeeper who cannot communicate with them for a start.
Yeah.
He can't catch a ball, so it seems. The way he flapped at the corner, the way that
he didn't even flap.
Well,
he didn't, did he?
Because
the corner came in, and it's like the best place for a goalkeeper just to go fucking have it, or catch it, or do something with it. But what he did is he watched it come in, went back onto his line, and then let Koulibaly, didn't even put like any pressure on Koulibaly, even though you could see from a mile away where the ball was going.
No, it wasn't just that, Thasso. The centre back Keller, that was marking Koulibaly. They were arguing before the corner was taken. The referee had to pull him apart, whatever. He's marking him, and he's just letting him go.
Yeah,
he's just letting him.
It's
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. You know what? Zonal marking.
Here we go again with the zonal marking.
But yeah, it's unbelievable for that first goal. The second goal, freedom of the pitch.
Under the goalkeeper.
Freedom of the pitch. And then exactly. Or try supposed to have this experience, to not get caught out in those situations.
Yep. And then you got Andreo's goal against his parent club.
Yep.
Right. And I'm sitting there thinking, the first thing I'm thinking is, I'm sure he must have trained with that squad, right?
Yeah.
So surely they know his strengths, kind of. Just show him on his stronger foot.
Yeah.
Very, very clever.
Yeah. For the last 3 goals, he was involved in all 3 of those last 3 goals as well. So
yeah.
I don't know, but I already called the decision. The decision to send him out on loan to Omonia. Absolutely insane from whoever's in charge of dealing with players at AL, Triskovsky. But yeah,
they didn't even put a non-compete clause against.
Well,
against your club.
There's apparently a rule by the Cyprus FA against doing that. Apparently,
right.
Yeah, but there's gentlemen's agreements that they do. Oh, we can't play him because he's injured this week. Kind of stuff that we saw happen a few times last season, for instance.
Sorry.
Now, so I'll get pumped 5-0, or Troy gets absolutely slated. People in Mexico were going absolutely insane about his performance, weren't they? There was, I sent you my favorite quote.
While you find it, I just want to bring up a couple of news articles. It made Fox Sports and it made Goal.com. And those are just 2. And also, while we're being a little bit braggadocious, we put up clips of the goals, and for the first goal, got over 300,000 views on X, and those are just Mexicans laughing, just taking the piss. It was fucking hell.
Oh, X seems to be misbehaving right now, but never mind. But yeah. So many Mexicans being just losing their goddamn minds about his performance, and rightly so. Very poor performance. They're talking. They were talking about. He wants to go to the World Cup. Yeah. So.
Yeah. George says, if I had shipped 5 goals against Omonia, we'll ship in 10 at the weekend. We're far worse. My goodness, it will be the lowest of low blocks by Getspire. Yes. Finally, somebody giving Angelos some playing time. Underrated, in my opinion.
Yes.
Why did I let him play against them? Probably forgot that he went to Omonia. Probably forgot.
Yeah, they've been ignoring him for 2 seasons.
Yeah. Ruslan, talk about the 5th goal in detail. The defending by... Just asterisk. Okay, well let's try and find the 5th goal. Bring it back.
It's. I mean, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Where are we? Okay, so there's the overlap. No one marking. Oh look, he's back stick. He's unmarked back stick. The 6 yard. No one's around him. Where's the right back? Where's the right back? I mean, look at the back 4. The back 4 are in the 6 yard box in the line.
Oh my god!
And then look at the attempted header away as well. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. It's comical.
It's oh God. El fútbol de Chipre es un carnaval.
Now, there's another thing
Yes.
I heard from a couple of sources. Okay. Apparently, just before the Koulibaly goal, an AL fan who is related to one of the players was making monkey noises towards Koulibaly. That's what I heard from a couple people. So, listen, nothing's been said, nothing's been done. I guess it's just one of those you'd had to have been there to. But I'm just saying that's what I've been told.
Well, yeah, we'll see if it gets brought up in the.
It won't. Of course, it won't. Especially if it's a relative of a player. Same. I don't know. But anyway, the results meant that Mr. Tramezzani's neck was on the chopping block. And for the past couple of days, we've heard a few things about him losing his job, potentially. And then today, Thasso, what happened?
Well, so today, AL put out a statement. Now, it's a very interesting statement, which in essence says, but not officially. So, yeah. So this is 2 hours ago, right? Two and a half hours ago. So basically, they waited for a lot of people to go to bed before putting this out as well.
Wait for the journalists to go to bed. Pack it in, lads.
They announced that they agreed that Tramezzani will no longer hold training while they discuss the terms of his compensation package for getting sacked. So in essence, they've announced that he's sacked, but not yet. Which it is a first. Like, I don't know how teams keep finding firsts for this kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's like he's been put on gardening leave.
Exactly, he's been put on gardening leave in Cyprus. How many people have got gardens in Cyprus to look after? But yeah,
there's loads.
No. A garden and a backyard are two different things.
Well, he was backyard leave.
He's not exactly going to go mow a lawn while he's in Gibro, is he?
Oh no. But since he's probably going to lose his job, we can safely say that he's gone, right? And due to that, it means he needs to find alternative accommodation while he's getting himself ready to go back to Italy. So I think it's another check-in for Hotel Exo.
Here we go again, it's another day, another manager's out, he couldn't stay. The ink's still wet on that brand new deal, but in Cyprus change is all too real. Oh, another manager is out. It's no surprise, we scream and shout. Last season, 18, the year before was more. In this revolving door, who's keeping score?
Well, we're keeping score. Managerial casualty number 3.
After 4 games, we're on 3.
Yep.
Now,
15 to go. 15 to go.
Now, we also have to talk about the big rumor of who's coming in.
Yes.
Because every time I'll have a vacancy in that head coach role, Dusan Kirkes' name keeps getting mentioned.
DK.
Every time.
DK.
Now, Dusan has been very forward in his statements regarding joining IL, saying that he will only join a team he thinks can win things.
Ruslan, where are you?
It's not me saying that. It's Dusan Kerkez. It's not me. It's him. Okay, right. So there, I said it. Now, back to Tramezzani for a second. Did you see the press conference he gave after the game?
Was it like my bad and walked off?
The YouTube video for the press conference is 56 seconds long. He gives the statement saying, "It is my responsibility. It is my responsibility. The players did exactly what I wanted them to do." You did not want the players to do that unless you wanted to get sacked. They did exactly what I asked them to do. Did they?
Lads,
Did they?
Don't pick up Nelf with the back stick, okay? Don't mark him. Don't mark him.
Billy 8-ball, right? When the ball comes in for a corner, make sure your hands are down by your sides.
I can't believe you called him Billy 8-ball. No one's gonna get it. I get it. I get it. No one else is gonna get it.
Guillermo Ochoa, Billy 8-ball. But yeah, looks unlikely.
Oh mate, was he smoking an 8-ball before the game? That's why he performed like that. Puzzle.
The best thing, right, was we're really digging into IL at the moment. Sorry, Ruslan.
No, it's fun.
I have to say this.
It's
right?
fun. Sorry, Ruslan. It's fun.
Before the game, they were like announcing the first 11, and they had a picture of Ochoa, and like this. He had the one glove in front of one of his eyes like that, and I'm like, maybe you would have, saved a couple of those shots if you did this. Did this.
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah.
But yeah, unbelievable, unbelievable. The situation that the club seems to always find itself in. It rinse and repeat, like how with Anorthosis, rinse and repeat with that. Yeah. They seem to bring in these players, and you'd expect them to kind of kick on, like I did, and I learned my lesson. You expect them to kick on, and yeah, they show a performance like that. Statement. They made a statement with that performance. Let's say that.
Yes, say the least.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Oh, we can't move on yet. There's one more thing we need to talk about.
Do we have to?
We have to mention it.
For fuck's sake.
And this is Loizou. Loizou is no longer an Omonia player. The will he, won't he story of the last 3 years. Omonia's version of Ross and Rachel.
Ugh.
Finally completed. So he's now with Abwell Tel Aviv. Yep, yalla, everybody knows, as he said in his announcement video. But yeah, I'm going to do some stats. Best thing to say: 22-year-old made his debut for Omonia's first team in May 2019, coming off the bench in the 89th minute versus Abwell. He's since gone on to play 199 times for Omonia. They couldn't agree to just do one more appearance off the minute to make it 200. Anyway,
one more.
In those 199 appearances, he scored 31 times and got 23 assists. His time at Omonia has been dogged by transfer rumours, as I've said, with a lot of clubs linked with the player at different times. He's been very open about wanting to play abroad. He got his chance in January 24 after a standoff with the club, who in the end sent him on loan to Heerenveen for free, and they paid his wages while he was at Heerenveen. However, he made 5 appearances for the Dutch team that equaled 129 minutes. And that's about it. But at his time in Omonia, he's got 1 league winners medal, 2 cup winners medals, and he also got hold of the Super Cup. As a Cypriot international, he has played 42 times so far, scoring 2 goals. His second was against Romania in the 2-2 draw this month. We're still in September.
Yeah.
He's currently 38th in the number of appearances for Cyprus.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Well, Thasso, I'll be 100% honest here. I'm glad it's done.
Yep.
I'm glad. Not because I was desperate for the lad to go. It's just that I got so bored.
4 parties, yeah, exactly.
I got so bored with it. You said it yourself. Every transfer window. Will he? Won't he? Will he? Won't he? Just go. And we don't have to mention him until the next time Cyprus play. I'm just bored. Just really bored with the whole situation. And even this whole saga with the transfer, it was rambling on for 2 weeks. Every day it was just something new. It was this story, that story. Gertida wrote that. Gostesera Sport wrote that. And it's like, just go. Mm-hmm. And he goes there, and you see him at the airport, hoisted on someone's shoulders, celebrating him. About 7 people there celebrating him. And the one thing I understood them saying was, fuck Maccabi. Like,
yeah. They had scarves. They were giving him scarves that basically said like Maccabi hell or something like that. No.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, I think that he will be there for 12 months max. I think the plan was to get him out of Omonia, and then they can sell him to another club.
You got absolutely pillared for that as
well. Yeah.
The Israeli fans went after you said
that. But see, this is the thing, right? This, for them, it's a big thing that they've signed him, clearly. And the thing is, I don't even know how many of them actually watched him play. Like, they were getting really excited about this player who they've probably only seen on YouTube, if that, right? But as an Omonia fan, we know about him. We know things. We've seen things, good and bad. But we know how things work in Cyprus and how transfers are done. And it wouldn't be abnormal if he left there in January to go to another Cypriot club. It wouldn't be out of the ordinary.
It wouldn't be.
These fans are saying, "Oh, give us 4 million for him." You won't get 4 million for him. you won't.
The fact that the club paid 1.1 million euros for him in the first place is mind-boggling for me.
Yeah. I agree. But hey, listen, at the end of the day, if he's happy there and he does well for the club, good luck to him. Well, obviously, we want what's best for the player. We want him to thrive. He's a Cypriot player.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where he goes. Doesn't matter. But we know him. We know him. We know
his agent.
Well, I'm not going to say anything about that situation. But, let's just say he was very, very eager to get him out there. Allegedly.
Yep.
Anyway, yalla.
Everybody knows.
Mm-hmm. So, next. Now, here's an interesting one. Aris lost 3-2 to 10-man AEK, and Aris took the lead through the Northern Irish winger, McCausland. Yeah, not the Scottishman, as the commentator said. Milicevic equalised with a penalty, and then AEK went 2-1 up. It's a very, very interesting goal to concede for Aris. Literally balls over the top. getting in behind in wide areas, and Ivanovic took the piss. Really, great strike,
Great finish.
great strike. And then Roden was sent off for this challenge, and all hell broke loose. Like Ethnikos was sent off for verbally abusing someone. I think it was someone on the Aris bench, but that's a red card in anyone's book. I don't know what they were complaining about. Yeah, Ethnikos lost his shit. He was having a go at the fourth official, but I think he got into an altercation with someone on the bench as well. I don't know, but he was having a go at the referees, and he was sent to the stands. Montnor then equalised with a lovely header, but I was very, very surprised to see this goal because number one, it came out of the blue literally in the last minute, and number two, Vanna Alves dropped an absolute stinker. Ledes beating him at his near post. I mean that's bad, isn't it? That's bad, isn't it? Thasso?
Yeah, I think somebody responded to us on Twitter and said, "Yeah, goalkeeper got paid for that."
Well, someone said that it happened last week with Olympias against Aris when McCausland scored, and now this one. So yeah.
I was so shocked by the mistake. I thought it was Latan Alamerovic who did the mistake.
You went Zlatan. I'm like, what? No.
Yeah,
no.
I thought it was the AEK goalkeeper who did that because Vanna Alves doesn't do that kind of thing. Yeah.
Doesn't do that. Yeah. It was a really entertaining game, and you always get that between these two. Mm-hmm. Always. And there's always incidents. Last season we had the elbow from Aitor.
Yeah.
We had what happened? The goal that was it Cabrera scored where there's a player down injured and Aris was slowing the game down and they gave the ball away and he scored from
and
there's
then there was
something with
there was I think there was a couple of 4-3 results as well the first year that we were doing this is Mappa. Those two teams, they go at each other. They really go for it when they play each other. And
Shpilevsky, I think Shpilevsky had an altercation with AEK fans as well.
Yep.
And Anorthosis.
Well, Shpilevsky
Shpilevsky
breathed, you know. But
big win for AEK, man. Big
win. They needed it, especially with the performance against Anorthosis the week before.
And the money the week before that.
Yeah. And fantastic game. Fantastic result for AEK. Aris will be pissed that they didn't get anything from this game.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, what do you think it means for Aris? We know that they've had issues with midfielders, either being injured or loaned out. Apparently, Mayambella he's on his way out as well. Apparently, from what I've been hearing.
They've been talking about Mayambella leaving all summer, going to I can't remember if it was Mamelodi Sundowns or I think it's Mamelodi Sundowns in South Africa. Just hasn't resolved itself yet. So
no.
I don't know what the transfer window is like over there, but
what's happened to Goldson, by the way? He hasn't played the last couple of games. Is he injured?
Maybe. Don't know. You'd think so.
I don't know. Anyway, shall we move on? Or is there anything else from... I don't think there's anything else for those teams.
No.
Oh, okay. Right, on to the next. And we have a rearranged fixture, which was tonight. Bafo beating Paralimni by 3-0. Kina with the opener. Orsic made it 2. And Pepe, 3-0 from the spot. He scored from the spot this time, unlike the weekend against Omonia. Comfortable victory for Bafo. Thasso. Again, I don't really know how much we can say about this one, really and truly, given how shocking Paralimni have been this season.
That pitch. What the hell's going on with that pitch? Just go back to. Can you just put
it looks like it's got. It looks like it's got fucking tractor marks on it, doesn't it?
What is it?
Is that the buggy that's been driving around?
Have they? Have they had Smurfs marching? What the hell's going on there?
That is crop circles. What are you talking about?
What is this?
Chemtrails.
This is. Listen, obviously there hasn't been a massive hole appearing like it did in that Austrian stadium. But look at the state of that pitch, man. We're only 4 games into the season. What is this? They've only played 2 home games. They've played 2 home games. And Agridas have played 2 home games. There's been 4 games on that pitch.
Is that Maoli's heat map? Maoli's heat map from the weekend.
Yeah.
That big circle bit in the middle where the Bafo player is, it just looks like that's where the Agrida player was the whole time. He didn't do any running.
Oh my god, it's I don't understand that pitch. But yeah, there's not much to say about the game. Bafo never took their foot off they never changed out of first gear, never mind second or third. They were walking it. There was nothing from Paralimni. Paralimni were facing an uphill task to start off with, obviously, with their head coach not being on the bench because of illness already. But there was nothing. There was nothing from them. It's dangerous.
Did you know that the game was delayed for a bit?
No.
Yeah, because apparently Bafo fans were shining lasers in the Paralimni players' eyes. I'm thinking, if you're going to do that, do it against like an Omonia or an Apollon or an Abwell. Paralimni, what are they going to do?
Leave them alone, man.
Season.
Leave them alone.
I mean, bad enough they're wearing West Ham colours. All right, I don't know they're wearing the away kit, but bad enough their normal kit is West Ham colours, and West Ham have been fucking dog shit this season.
Well, it just reminds me of that meme. This Michael Owen who scores the goal against the kid. And then a guy turns around and goes, "Well done, he's only 12."
Oh, fucking hell. Thasso, I think Paralimni have scored more goals than West Ham this season.
Have West Ham scored own goals?
It's bad. They're really bad. Really bad.
Listen, wearing claret and blue this season is not going well for a lot of teams.
No, very true. Very true. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, nothing really else to say about that, really. Nope. So let's go with the league table. You know?
Let's do it.
Go on, Thasso. All yours.
So Bafo's at top. 9 points from 4 games. Omonia second, 9 points from 4 games. Aris a third, the same. And Abwell a fourth, the same. Achnar in fifth with 8 points. And then we've got FC Graava, Freedom 24, the Yenis, Ipsona, Eni, They are in 6th with 7 points. Aik are in 7th with 7 points. Apollon are in 8th with 6 points. AL are in 9th with 4 points. Agridas are in 10th with 4 points. Olympias are in 11th with 4 points. Anorthosis are in 12th with 2 points. Omonia, Dipu are 13th with 1 point. And Paralimni are down at the bottom with 0 points from 4 games.
Question.
Yes.
I've checked on Google. I've checked on the CFA website, on the app.
Mm-hmm.
Why are Bafo top?
Very good question. It's not really goal difference, is it? It's not. They haven't played.
Goal scored.
They haven't played against. Well, they played against Abwell, so they should be above Abwell because the results against teams. Have they played Aris?
No.
And they haven't played Omonia either.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Can anyone explain it? Because I've checked on 3 different websites as well, and Bafo are top for some reason. I'm not sure. They haven't scored as many goals as Omonia. Okay, maybe because they've conceded 1. I don't think that would be the...
Yeah, in theory, looking at that, it should be Omonia first, then Bafo, and then Abwell, and then Aris.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, maybe we've
I
just
don't
been
know. I don't know
pedantic.
what's going on there.
Oh, we've got more comments. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe he's trying to go pro for a volley team.
That's for
Who?
Van Alves.
Van Alves. Okay. I was flicking over between both games on Monday. 2 very good games. Thankfully, after a weekend of boring game. Yeah, bravo. 2 weeks ago with Abwell, it was worse the pitch. Yeah, it's a DIY track field. Fucking hell. It just clicked to me that many Paralimni fans will be West Ham because of the colours. Potter will be managing in Cyprus in the next few years. Wouldn't be a surprise. Probably Abwell. They are. West Ham interviewed Paralimni fans when they play West Ham. Sorry, when West Ham played Icon. Yeah. Mark Noble was there, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Oh, 1 minute. Why Bafo is first one on my... Yeah, that's what we're asking, Woodley. That's what we're asking. One more story, right?
Well, we've got one story in particular, and it's one that's kind of been on the lips of PASP, and you also wrote something detailed about it as well. And that is, despite the Cyprus FA celebrating that the women's league is about to start, the women's game in Cyprus is down the shitter. Would you like to elaborate on that?
Would I like to elaborate on that?
Yes.
Well, look, it's no secret that the women's game is struggling in Cyprus. We've heard stories about women sharing accommodation. We know about the 2 teams that pulled out. Obviously, Olympias have jumped into the league. But you know, PASP have been arguing with the CFA for a long time. And, you know, the CFA have said that, you know, we've improved training conditions and travel's better organized, and they've given them new kits. And they claimed that women's football shared a €600,000 annual budget with youth football, blah, 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 blah. But it's an utter mess. We've seen Nick English talk about things. We spoke about Andrea Mihail talking about women's football, saying that she wouldn't even let her daughter play women's football. That's how bad it is. But Spiro was on Sport FM today, I think it was. It was today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he basically said women's football in Cyprus has collapsed. So, yeah, he was just very, very, I don't know, frustrated, very angry with the state of women's football. He said the CFA received $470,000 for the women's national team, and the funds aren't going where they should. So, look, he's accused the Equality Commissioner of covering for federations rather than confronting them. He criticised Goa for not enforcing the laws, equal provisions for men and women. And he said that Cyprus applies laws a la carte. So, yeah, he went for their throats, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, the Cyprus FA have built a rod for their own back, really, because when they brought in the rules and regulations of what the teams should be doing, they said that all first division teams must have a women's team, or a girls under 19s, or a girls under 17s, or a girls under 15s.
And then,
a lot of the first division teams, regardless, had an under 19s or an under 17s or an under 15s girls team. So they didn't need to do fuck all. Olympiacos is the one team that kind of worked on the issue, and they've created their women's team from the under 19s girls team that they had. Agritas started an under 15s girls team, and everybody else has basically maintained what they had before because they were following the rules as strictly adhered to by the Cyprus FA. Instead of, you're in the first division, you're going to have a women's team. Here's cash to do the women's team. And that's it. That's all they needed to do, is allocate finances for the clubs to create their women's teams.
Mate, it's like we keep on saying, if there's no money in it, they're not going to do it. But we've seen the women's teams playing in European competition. So there is money. It's just that you need to use it wisely and make the most of the resources that you have at your disposal.
Yep.
But they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. Everything they say is just lip service. That's what it is. But what can you do? It is what it is. And I get it. Like, you know, when you hear about the WNBA, for example, it's subsidized by the NBA, and the WNBA's been running at a loss. And I understand why people are saying, well, you know, what's the point in having it? But you're talking about a completely different sport, completely different industry. And there is demand for women's game, for the women's game, not just in Europe, but even in Cyprus. Like, you watch, for example, Abwell Paralimni on Vision, and when they're doing the pre-game, the camera goes around and you see women in the stadium.
Yep.
It's not like in the UK where women are too scared to go to games in case they're felt up or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's a safer environment, and it's a safer environment. Well, it's becoming safer for the women in women's football anyway. And let's get it right. The women's team is actually doing well. Doing well.
It's right. There's Lefkothea is still the thing, right?
Yep.
They just need a club. They just need one of the other clubs to just stick a badge on there. Yeah, Abwell Lefkothea or Bafo Lefkothea or whoever, and it's there. There's already a team there. You don't need to pump cash into it. There's to set it up. It's already there. But you know, like the other season, there was Chiswamilia and Aris. They did a thing together. So you know, there's ways to do it as well, which is less costly in inverted commas for clubs to do it, and they just don't. I don't know, man.
Well, you know what's going to happen. The clubs that are taking it serious are only going to pull away.
Yeah.
So it is really. Abwell are dominating at the moment, but Aris are creeping up. Aris are improving. They've got a new head coach coming soon as well. So let's see.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. So one more thing to discuss, right?
One more thing to discuss.
One more thing, and this is. Oh yeah, let's. Shall we say it's the best for last, Thasso?
I mean, it's definitely last. That's for sure.
It's definitely last. Anyway.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. Spin the wheel now.
He's back.
He's back. He's 2/3 back. Remember, the third division isn't. I think the third division starting this weekend, which means we're going to get the really crazy shit in 2 weeks' time. However, there was some crazy things that happened, especially in the Prodathlima last time out. So here we go. Right, we've got Marius Michalcea. Remember him?
Yes,
he was the guy who
threw the bottle.
He threw the bottle at the linesman. He's got a too much ban and a fine. The Bafos physio got sent off as well. He's also got a too much ban and a fine. Bafos have also been fined because the second half against Apollon started 2.20 minutes late.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they got fined for that as well. Bedoya has been banned for a game for his.
Because he asked where the hairdressing salon was. If you follow us on Insta, you'll get the joke.
But yes, Apollon also got fined because there was also a pitch invasion in the 56th minute in that game.
Okay.
Somebody, apparently a fan, ran onto the pitch.
Oh.
And also there was flares.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Anorthosis doing Anorthosis things.
Uh-oh.
They've been fined because too many mascots. They put out 2 mascots per player instead of 1. Yeah. So there was 22 kids on the pitch for them.
They got fined for that.
Yeah, they got fined for that. Yeah. In addition, they made the kids stand with an advertising banner, which isn't apparently allowed either.
Okay.
Because they're kids. And they were also fined because there was a banner in the stands that wasn't suitable for a sporting event, apparently.
Okay.
Yes. Obviously, 2 Omonia, 2 Furious are back. So they've had to pay a shitload of fines. Flares, smoke bombs, unsuitable banners, alcohol, all the business. The only thing missing from the last time they were in the 2nd division is the drones as well.
Right.
No fine for drones yet. And the last
and the guy with the mask that was
the guy with the mask, exactly. Yeah. Now, the last one involves Omonia as well. So
my Omonia or that Omonia?
Your Omonia. So
okay. Let me think. Hang about. So that would be for the Agrida game, right?
Nope.
AEK?
Nope. So there was an under-19s game versus Paralimni the other week, right?
Go on.
And there was I'm trying. There's no way to say this without trying to build the anticipation more. So yeah, basically, Omonia have been fined because Curtis Jr. played in an under-19s game, and he's not allowed.
Oh.
So Curtis Jr. is not allowed to play in the under-19s because he's a foreign player, and he needed to be 18 before the season started.
Okay.
However, he's 19 years old. So that means that Omonia got hit with a fine. Curtis Jr. has been banned for 1 game. Omonia automatically lost the game 3-0. And because of that, Curtis Jr. is now being sent on loan to Mappa.
Mappa. That's the biggest punishment. That's the biggest punishment. Not the fine, not the 1 game ban. Mate, you're going to Mappa.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Fuck.
Off you go. Off you go. Mappa calls. So there you
go. My God. Oh, fucking hell. What was it? Shit, what was that thing that 50 Cent said? That meme where 50 Cent was talking. What was it that he said? Shit.
I don't know.
Shit, what is it?
Get rich or die trying?
No. Where is it? Shit, 1 minute.
If I'm in the club, for the pub, mama, got what you need in the club.
No.
610, they're making love. What?
Oh, fuck's sake, 1 minute.
Take me to the candy shop. Boop, boop, boop.
Yes. Is that? I'm sure you've seen it where 50 Cent he's wearing a white t-shirt and he's in front of the camera and he goes, I've watched Floyd Mayweather on the radio say fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I said, why you say fuck me for? That meme? I'm sure you've seen it. Like, I have to send it to you. Okay. And it just reminds me like Curtis Jr. Like, why are you sending me to Mount for? What have I done? Like, you picked me. I didn't know the rules. What are you saying fuck me for?
But yeah, so there you go. Curtis Jr. Poor Curtis Jr.
Grima, man. Grima.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. In the
Thasso, there's just one more thing I forgot to mention. Nothing major, but we brought back our Bellara bets.
Yes.
We did. And this week just gone, we have made it 2 weeks in a row. Well, why is it doing this? There we go. 2 weeks in a row. So the first game week, fucked up. Second game week, great, everything. This game week just gone, bang on.
Lost it. Look at that.
Bang on. So yeah, it's looking all right so far. I've done for this weekend as well. Shall I tell you which ones I've done?
Go on.
Okay, let's have a look. Loading. Oh, fuck's sake,
Although I said I said before the Bafo game started tonight, it's going to be a 3-0 win, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Pepe scored in the 90th minute. Somebody who doesn't even follow me commented and said, "Wow, that was bang on."
Thasso, bet 365. Look what they've done. Look at what they've done. Right. Bafo against Olympias.
Why is it red? Why is it red and white? Why is it red and white? Well, listen. At least it's still with the K and not with a C.
1 minute. We forgot. Faux pas. 1 minute. Let me find it. Because after the game between Bafo and Olympias in Greece, there was a out of context Football Manager post, wasn't there?
Yes.
Let me find it.
It was. Yes. And I
wasn't planning on talking about this, but that's why I'm trying to find it.
They listed Club Bruges because Club Bruges were top, I think, after the first round of Champions League games. So Club Bruges are at the top, but instead of using Club Bruges' emblem, they used Bafos FC's emblem.
No, didn't they use Union?
Is it Union? Is it Club Bruges or Union Saint Galois?
That one. I can't find it. Shit. No. This is not good, Thasso. See,
Yes.
This is why my brain is a little bit slow, man. I should have. Man. I'm scrolling like a motherfucker. I'm scrolling like a stalker. Wait. Give me about 30 seconds and I should find it. 1 minute. So these are the games. Done the Loizou on match day. That's the weekend one. So it was after the game against Olympias, wasn't it, in Europe?
Yep.
You retweet a lot of things, man. Fucking hell. Bloody hell.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of Charlies playing football. I don't know what to tell you.
True. September the 18th. No. I can't find it.
I would search for the word massive because I'm pretty sure I said that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put.
But yeah, basically all my tweets would come up.
Here it is. Fucking hell. Is this? This is it. No, that's not it.
No.
Here we go.
There it is.
Just use the Bafo badge. It's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah. It's a universal one. So anyway, this week I've put down Bafo to beat Olympias. I've put AL to beat Agrida. New manager bounce. AEK to beat Graava.
Mm-hmm.
And Omonia to beat Anorthosis. I know one of those is going to end in a draw, though. Know it. Can sense it. Probably Bafo Olympias.
Imagine Olympiacos getting another draw.
Yeah. Anyway, well, that's it. That's it for this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to give us a follow on Insta and X at This Is Mappa. Thasso is at Flares Cafes. Thasso, have you got anything else to add?
No. I was going to sing something, but then I thought, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Well, guys, that's it for another week. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back very, very soon. Adios. Laters. Bye.